Did you know that September 17, 1862, marks one of the darkest days in American military history? I'm talking about the Battle of Antietam during the Civil War, and today I'm going to share with you 10 facts that will leave you stunned. The morning sun rising over Maryland's countryside, as two massive armies prepared for what would become an unimaginable bloodbath. Nearly 23,000 Americans would be killed, wounded, or go missing on this single day, more than any other day in our nation's history. First fact. The battle began at dawn with a surprise Union attack, but here's the twist. Confederate plans had been discovered wrapped around 3 cigars just days before. Talk about a game-changing coincidence. Second fact. The fighting was so intense that a small area known as the cornfield changed hands 15 times in just 4 hours. Survivors described the corn stalks being cut down by bullets as if harvested by a giant blade. Third fact. The battle featured the first use of organized field photography to document the war dead. Alexander Gardner's haunting images shocked the nation and changed how Americans viewed warfare forever. Fourth fact. More Americans died at Antietam than on D-Day, Pearl Harbor, and 9/11 combined. Let that sink in for a moment. Fifth fact. The battle lasted just 12 hours, but in that short time an average of 31 men were killed or wounded every minute. Sixth fact. The fighting was so loud that people could hear the cannons booming from as far away as Baltimore, over 70 miles distant. Seventh fact. A small stone bridge, now known as Burnside Bridge, became the scene of some of the day's most desperate fighting, with just 500 Georgian soldiers holding off 12,000 Union troops for several crucial hours. Eighth fact. This battle led directly to Abraham Lincoln issuing the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation, effectively transforming the war's purpose from preserving the Union to ending slavery. Ninth fact. Among the wounded that day was future Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, Jr., who survived 3 serious wounds during the Civil War. And the 10th fact. Despite the massive casualties, the battle was technically a draw, though it forced Confederate General Robert E. Lee to retreat from Maryland, giving Lincoln the political cover he needed to change the course of American history. These facts remind us of the tremendous cost of civil conflict and the importance of preserving peace. It's sobering to think that this single day remains the bloodiest in American history, even after 2 world wars and countless other conflicts. If you found this history lesson fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more incredible historical stories. Leave a comment below sharing which fact surprised you the most. Until next time, remember that understanding our history helps us build a better future.